A well-known Jacksonville activist arrested at this news conference is no longer facing a charge. But even though it's been dropped, Ben Frazier has a new message for Governor DeSantis.
He has news conferences all over the state, but he never talks about the cares and concerns of Black Floridians and the poor.
Community advocate Ben Frazier tells News4Jax the charge brought against him was bogus, and he feels it was an attempt by the governor to dodge his questions.
Frazier was escorted out of a news conference in Jacksonville, charged with trespassing on January the 4th. Now, and his attorney John Phillips are not backing down until Governor DeSantis agrees to have a productive conversation about helping the poor.
When it comes to public welfare, this governor does not care. This governor does not care.
Northside Coalition founder Ben Frazier was removed from the building in handcuffs and arrested on a misdemeanor charge of trespassing in early January. DeSantis' administration said only media members were allowed inside the news conference, which was held later that day in another location. Frazier's attorney John Phillips tells News4Jax Frazier had the right to exercise his free speech. Frazier says he still wants to speak with the governor and won't rest until DeSantis addresses his community's concerns.
We have the feeling that this governor does not like talking about issues and concerns of poor people and Black Floridians. There are many glaring and gross disparities that he rarely talks about when he's on his political campaign trail throughout the state. He doesn't like talking about housing, health care. He doesn't like talking about mental health. He doesn't like talking about safe, decent, affordable housing and economic injustice.
Frazier says Governor DeSantis has frequent news conferences all across the state, but never addresses the communities that he represents. Frazier tells News4Jax the governor needs to, quote, grab the bull by the horn and have an honest, productive dialogue with him.
Governor DeSantis needs to pump his brakes, so to speak. He needs to be called out publicly.
He was there to speak to the governor.
Phillips is alleging the DeSantis administration is guilty of civil rights abuses and plans to seek further legal action against his administration.
So we're in the process of drafting the notice of intent to sue, all the while noting that this was about a meeting with the governor. And if the governor's office grants that request, I think it'll forestall lawsuits. That's all Ben wants is to talk about the people of the North Side, the disenfranchised population that he best represents, and the government should grant that request.
And we did reach out to Governor DeSantis' office for comment on the story by both email and by phone, but we have not yet heard back.